Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone had a green day today, and being Friday, I hope that everyone had a green week as well. I'm going to recap my trade that I took on NIO today. For those that may have seen, NIO was not on my watch list. Shout out to Joey77. But NIO is a ticker that I commonly trade, so when I saw nothing that I liked on my watch list, I sifted through a whole bunch of tickers that I do trade, NIO being one of them. And I saw that it was in a downwards trend. So when I saw that it was in a downwards trend, I go to the level 2 immediately to see where the bids are stacked. Seeing a large bid in this area told me to keep an eye that it would come down to this area. And you could see here it threw up good volume, but I knew this was in the bottom for two reasons. This was about 700, 800,000 shares, and being NIO, it usually trades, it would have to be a lot more shares than this. And I got further confirmation not only by this, but also in the level 2, there was still a good amount of bids in this area, and it threw up good volume here, and you could see it was 1.2 million shares. So that definitely told me that this could certainly be the bottom. And as I've said before, when I play these double bottom, double top patterns, although this one wasn't the cleanest, it was coming down, made this bottom, came back up, and kind of tested the area here. I took this as a double bottom. I always wait one candle after the second bottom is made, and then on the break of that one candle after is where I take it long. I have marked here my entry and where my stop loss was for those interested. And moving on to my first partial, you could see here it's right above VWAP on the 1, but I took it at VWAP on the 5. I took 15% here, a small partial, because there was a good amount of asks on the level 2. So I just took off some here. I took off another 15% here. This was the 20 exponential moving average on the 5. There was also not a large ask here, but there's another decent sized ask on the level 2. After this partial, I moved my stop loss to break even. I usually like to take 50% of my position off at 2 to 1, meaning I was risking this amount, so 2 times this, which was $27 to the penny. And I was confident that NIO would come up here, but because there was a large ask at 27. But unfortunately for me, it came back down here and stopped me out on the rest. So yeah, that was a trade I took on NIO today. I will post more recaps next week. I hope everyone has a nice weekend, and I will see you there.